Yo, this little camera right here just shocked me in ways that I was not ready for.
Hey, look, hop off the plane, feet is on land, head of my suite. Hey, they counted me out, they wanted me to fail, got the receipts. Hey, pressure McDonald's, you better not fall, better not crumble. Hey, where I'm from, this not the point in your life where you fumble. Hey, holla, look.
So DJI, y'all, just did something, man, that no other action camera company has ever done before. And once you guys understand what it is, I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna look at every other action camera that's on the market completely different. Now, this right here, y'all, is the DJI Osmo Action 6, which is the industry's first action camera with a variable aperture on it, y'all. And this right here, I'm telling you, man, it's a huge deal, which we're gonna get into that here in a second. There's also a new 1/1.1 inch square sensor, a super night mode that shoots 4K at 60 frames per second. You also get 50 gigabytes of built-in storage, which is dope for those times that you might forget that micro SD card at home. Trust me, your boy has been there. 4 hours of battery life, 20-meter waterproofing without a case, and more creative shooting tools, I'm telling you, than any other action camera that I've ever used. So let's go ahead and break it down on every feature so that way you guys know exactly what DJI has built right here. Now, variable aperture, all right? And I wanna go ahead and make sure that this lands when I talk about this because it's actually a bigger deal than it sounds. Now, every other action camera that's on the market has a fixed aperture. Fixed basically means that the lens in itself opening is just one size that is permanent. So whatever light conditions that you guys are shooting in, the camera just has one answer for it. But when it comes to the Osmo Action 6 here, it changes that completely. Now, variable aperture, y'all, it means that the lens opening will adjust from f2.0, which is just wide open, which is gonna allow for maximum light intake, which is mainly gonna be ideal for low light situations, to f4.0, which is gonna be more narrower. It's gonna give you sharper background detail, which is also gonna be better for bright daylight landscape shots or just those bright situations. In between, man, you have 5 aperture ranges in auto mode that the camera selects based on the environment. And there's also a dedicated starburst mode where you guys can actually point this camera to something like city lights or directly into the sun, and the aperture creates a starburst ray effect in the image. All in camera and no editing is required. Now, the sensor that's powering all of this, y'all, is the new 1/1.1 inch square sensor, which is DJI's largest yet that's inside of the action camera lineup. Now, in practice, that translates to 13.5 stops of dynamic range. So high contrast scenes where the sky may be bright and the foreground is in shadow, the Action 6 here, man, holds detail in both simultaneously instead of blowing out one to go ahead and expose for the other. Then we have what's called super night mode, which is super impressive, y'all, and this is where the low light capability really shows itself. Now, in super night mode, man, you guys can manually set the aperture to f2.0 for maximum light intake and shoot 4K at 60 frames per second in extreme dark situations. Now, you have nighttime city scenes, you have dark trails, you have skiing after sundown. I'm telling you, bro, that footage comes back super bright, detailed, as well as clean. And this is not a mode that exists on any other action camera at this level. I mean, just looking at the footage that you guys are looking at right here, bro, I'm telling you, man, this super night mode is amazing, all right? Now, on the video resolution side, 4K at 120 frames per second for high frame rate slow motion, and a new 8K at 30 frames per second mode for direct 8K output with maximum image texture as well as detail. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and head on out to this professional go-kart track, and I wanna show you guys some of the footage. All right, so what up, y'all? So right now, man, I'm getting ready to head on out here to the track here, and we're getting ready to ride some go-karts today. Hopefully you guys can hear me because I've got this helmet on here right now, but we're getting ready to ride some go-karts, man. You can see the carts is literally right here behind me, man. So you guys are gonna see here in a second, but I just wanted to test out the audio quality on the microphone here while I'm out here, just out here in just a super loud environment that you guys can see that's behind me because we got the whole track that's right here behind me. So, but yeah, man, so we getting ready to hop into the car. Let's go.
side, move on you. He was like, and then it was so dope, bro.
Yeah, now the DJI ecosystem, man, integration, to be honest, y'all, is one of the most underrated parts of this camera right here, especially if you guys are already running DJI gear. Now listen, let's talk about the Osmo audio, because the Osmo Action 6 here connects natively to 2 DJI microphone transmitters at the same time with no receiver required. And I'm talking about these mics that I'm using right now. Now 2 people, 2 wireless mics, both recording into this camera simultaneously. And let's say, for example, for go-kart rides like you guys are seeing right here, for hiking with a partner, dual perspective shootings, or just capturing ambient sounds while also recording speech, I'm telling you, bro, this is a setup that normally requires extra hardware that is all built on the Action 6, which is just so dope. Now, the next thing here we also get is 10-bit D-Log-M, which is what I actually film my professional go-kart excursion, which gives you guys a wider color grading latitude in post. And more importantly, man, it matches the color profile used across other DJI products like the DJI drone, the Osmo Pocket, the Osmo 360, as well as nano footage from multiple DJI devices in the same shoot. It all matches in post without manual color correction per each clip. Now, for creators like myself that's running multi-cameras or multi-device setups, I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna save you a significant amount of time. Now, the accessory ecosystem is also shared here, man. When it comes to mounts like this, brackets, as well as attachments, that's all compatible through the Osmo Action, the 360, the Nano series, as well as when it comes to the batteries, they're also compatible with the 360 series as well. One ecosystem, multiple cameras, fully interchangeable, which is just really dope. And last, y'all, everything else that makes this a daily shooter, built-in film tones, man, that's gonna give you guys cinematic color that's straight out of camera, and it looks damn good. You have NC, you also have CC for Fujifilm-inspired, airy kind of beach, as well as sky looks. You have FE for a rich vintage cinematic aesthetic. You have WT for warm golden hour, as well as autumn tones, combined with natural wide FOB, which reduces the vertical distortion that you guys get from ultra-wide action cameras, and 2-time lossless zoom. The creative output out of this camera here, y'all, just requires little to none post-processing, all right? Another feature, y'all, is this subject tracking, which is gonna keep a moving person centered in the frame automatically. Whether you guys are running, playing golf like we're doing right now, cycling, jumping, changing direction, all of that. And for solo creators like myself who film themselves all the time with a mounted camera system, telling you, bro, this is an essential tool. You also get gesture control, man, where you guys can actually start and stop recording all from a distance. You can raise your hand at the camera and it will respond instantly, which I'm telling you, bro, is a very useful feature when it comes to this camera right here, especially if you guys have it mounted on a helmet, handlebars, or maybe a car. You just reach right outside of the window and boom, you can start and stop your footage. Now, storage as well as stamina. Let's talk about this because you're getting 50 gigabytes of built-in storage, which means you can shoot with this camera here straight out of the box. No SD card required. Now, battery life is rated for 4 hours at 1080p, but I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, I've been shooting 4K all day with this bad boy with the handle here along with the batteries inside, and I've been literally shooting for hours, bro, way more than 4 hours, all right? Now, waterproofing, y'all, is 20 meters without a case or around 65 feet. There's no housing purchase required for most water activities. Now, this right here, y'all, is a camera that you guys can just easily pick up, easily throw into your bag, and trust that it can handle whatever the day throws at it, all right? Now, here's the bottom line, y'all, when it comes to the DJI Osmo Action 6. You're getting variable aperture, which is not a gimmick at all. It fundamentally changes exactly what an action camera can do in different shooting conditions. You combine that with the largest sensor that DJI has ever put on an action camera. You're getting super night mode at 4K 60 FPS, 50 gigs of built-in storage right out of the box, a 4-hour battery life, which in my opinion lasts much longer. You're also getting 20 meters of waterproofing, native dual mic support, and a full suite of just creative tools, man. I'm telling you, bro, the Osmo Action 6 is the most capable action camera that DJI has ever made. And if you guys have ever been on the fence about upgrading your action camera, I'm telling you, bro, this is the one that your wallet needs to, have a conversation with you about, all right? So make sure you guys check out the link I will have for you guys down in the description section below and pick up one for yourself or just gift it to a friend, all right? Also, man, major shout out to my friends and my homies over at DJI for sponsoring today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Squad, we out.